Bachelor Carolina Quixano hints she was uninvited from BIP. April 28, 2025. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Fans thought for sure Bachelor villain Carolina Quixano would be on Bachelor in Paradise. The show is returning this summer after not airing last year, but the reality star revealed the shocking reason she won't be there. Keep reading to find out why she said she was uninvited. ABC announces big changes to Bachelor in Paradise. Low ratings were allegedly to blame for Bachelor in Paradise not airing in 2024. The last season in 2023 ended with 2 engagements. Contestants Kylie Russell and Avon Jones left the beach in a relationship. However, none of the relationships lasted long. Fans were worried that the spin-off was canceled, but ABC confirmed last summer that it would return for a supersized 10th season. The network announced during Hulu's Get Real event last week that this season will film in Costa Rica instead of Mexico. Furthermore, Hannah Brown is heading to the beach, but not as a contestant. She's been engaged to model Adam Woolard since 2023. The Bachelorette star joins the show as a second bartender. Wells Adams returns as the show's resident bartender/therapist, but Hannah Brown will hand out drinks at the rose ceremonies. Season 10 cast so far. Bachelor in Paradise reportedly started filming this week. However, little is known about the cast list for Season 10. Only 5 Bachelor Nation stars have been confirmed. In an interesting twist, Season 10 will also feature contestants from The Golden Bachelor and The Golden Bachelorette. So who has been confirmed so far? Jonathan Johnson, Gen Trans Bachelorette Season. Hakeem Moulton, Gen Trans Bachelorette Season. Zoe McGrady, Grant Ellis's Bachelor Season. Leslie Fima, The Golden Bachelor Season 1. Gary Livingston, The Golden Bachelorette Season 1. Now that the show is filming, more names might come out soon. But Bachelor Nation fans should take Carolina Quixano off their wish list for Season 10. Bachelor Carolina Quixano hints she was uninvited. Carolina Quixano was a contestant on Grant's season of The Bachelor. She was among the women sent home ahead of the hometown dates. Her fate was sealed during the trip to Scotland, where she refused to participate in a group date and manipulated her way into solo time with Grant. Carolina was widely portrayed as the villain of Season 29. Many fans thought she was a shoo-in for the new Bachelor in Paradise season, but that doesn't seem to be happening. In a social media comment, Carolina seemed to hint that she was uninvited from BIP. She wrote in a comment that speaking about bullying on the show gets you uninvited from places. The Bachelor star didn't specifically say she was uninvited from Bachelor in Paradise, but many fans took it that way. Fans react. One Bachelor Nation fan took to social media to vent about the diss. Besides Ligia, Carolina was the star of Grant's season, and it's disappointing that they aren't going to have her on, they wrote. However, they were in the minority. Several other fans of the reality show said Carolina uninvited herself with her behavior and allegedly breaking the NDA after spilling spoilers to bloggers. She literally got caught breaking her NDA and was bashing production left and right. I'm glad she's not going and exposing herself to a toxic environment. No way are they gonna have someone on that broke their NDA. She's lucky they did not sue her. She is still complaining. Also, if it was bad experience, why did she even consider BIP? Let's be honest, her pouting would not make good TV on the beach. She would complain about the bugs and the sand and sweating. I'd be over her on day 1. I think this just goes to show you have to play ball with production. They really don't care about individual contestants. Everyone on this show is replaceable. Do you think Carolina deserved to be uninvited from Bachelor in Paradise? Sound off in the comments. Bachelor Carolina Quixano hints she was uninvited from Bachelor in Paradise. What really happened? Carolina breaks her silence. In a shock to Bachelor Nation, Carolina Quixano The bold and outspoken contestant from The Bachelor Season 29 has all but confirmed that she was uninvited from Bachelor in Paradise, a move that has fans scratching their heads and insiders whispering about a deeper controversy. Carolina, once thought to be a frontrunner for Paradise, took to social media in a now-deleted Instagram live where she made cryptic remarks about producers, changing the lineup at the last minute, and playing favorites. Could this be the real reason she never showed up on the beaches of Mexico, or is there something more complicated brewing behind the scenes? We've broken down everything we know, spoken to sources close to production, and reviewed her recent posts to uncover the truth behind this Bachelor-level bombshell. From fan favorite to controversial figure, Carolina Quixano made waves during Grant Ellis' season of The Bachelor, known for her no-nonsense attitude and refusal to back down, especially in those late-season confrontations with Juliana Pasquarosa and Dina Lupanko. While some fans felt she was too confrontational, others praised her for being the only one who was real. Whatever the opinion, Carolina stayed relevant. Even after her elimination in Week 7, her name kept trending. Naturally, fans assumed she'd be a shoo-in for Bachelor in Paradise. So when filming began and her name was mysteriously absent from cast leaks, theories began flying. The first hint something was off. In early April, Carolina posted a cryptic message on X, formerly Twitter. "Sometimes you realize you're only invited to the party if you stay quiet. I've never been good at that." It didn't take long for Bachelor fans to connect the dots. Was this about Paradise? And more importantly, was she disinvited? Bachelor Nation podcasters speculated immediately. Reality blogger Lindsay Rains said on her podcast Roses and Receipts, "I've heard from 2 separate sources that Carolina was originally part of the Paradise cast. Something happened right before filming that changed that. And trust me, it wasn't her choice." What really happened before filming? According to a production assistant who spoke under anonymity, Carolina was on the short list and even went through wardrobe fittings and her official Paradise photo shoot. But then, just days before she was scheduled to fly to Sayulita, she was called off the list. She was already prepping to go, her contract was signed, the source confirmed. Then someone high up made a call. There were concerns she'd disrupt the balance of the cast. What does that even mean? Apparently, Carolina's reputation for speaking her mind had producers worried she'd go rogue, especially after rumors she had receipts about what happened during The Bachelor and might air them out on the beach. Juliana's alleged involvement? Fans quickly began pointing fingers, especially toward Juliana Pasquarosa, who got engaged to Grant Ellis in the finale. One Reddit theory claims Juliana made a behind-the-scenes demand that she wouldn't appear on Paradise if Carolina was invited. "Juliana doesn't control casting," one producer told us, "but she's not irrelevant. If she voiced concerns, they'd listen, especially because her post-Bachelor media obligations are ongoing." Carolina herself has hinted at this tension. In a TikTok from March, she lip-synced to the audio. "You told them lies about me, and they believed you. That's cute." With the caption, "I'd be scared of the truth too if I were you." She didn't name names, but fans were quick to suggest she was throwing shade at Juliana. The deleted Instagram Live that started it all. In mid-April, Carolina hosted an Instagram Live that left fans buzzing, and it was deleted less than an hour after she posted it. But the internet never forgets. Multiple screen recordings circulated on Reddit, showing Carolina sipping wine, talking about Paradise, and dropping serious hints. All I'll say is, you don't fly someone out for fittings and shoot their intro just to ghost them unless you're scared of what they might say. If you want a cast full of puppets, just say that. Don't pretend you want authenticity and then punish people for being real. She stopped short of saying, "I was uninvited," but it was clear. Fans interpreted it as her calling out the show's producers directly. The rise of hashtag Justice for Carolina. After the live, Twitter exploded. Within hours, the hashtag Justice for Carolina was trending. Fans were furious. How are you gonna cut one of the most entertaining women because she doesn't play nice with Juliana? This is why Paradise is getting so boring. You cast the safe ones, not the real ones. Carolina stayed silent for 3 days. Then she posted a black and white selfie with the caption, "Silence is not the same as peace." Bachelor Nation was eating it up. What do the producers say? We reached out to production for an official comment and were told, "We do not comment on casting decisions." A former producer, however, revealed that pre-show drama is one of the top reasons contestants are cut last minute. If someone starts creating issues online before filming, it's seen as a red flag, they explained. It's not personal, it's about control. But some fans believe it is personal, and that it's yet another case of the franchise silencing women who won't play their game. Her co-stars weigh in. Several of Carolina's fellow contestants from The Bachelor Season 29 have shown support, including Lydia Gare, who famously clashed with Juliana herself. Lydia commented on one of Carolina's posts with a simple, "They couldn't handle us both." Dina Lupanko, despite past tension with Carolina, also chimed in, "Say what you want about her, but Carolina kept it real." That's rare these days. Others have remained suspiciously quiet, including Juliana. Where does Carolina go from here? So if Carolina was uninvited, what's next? Sources say she's in talks with multiple Bachelor-adjacent podcasts and platforms to do a tell-all, including Game of Roses and Chicks in the Office. One insider claims she's sitting on screenshots, DMs, and video clips that would blow people's minds if she shared them. So far, she hasn't, but fans are practically begging her to do it. "Drop the receipts, girl, we're ready." In a story reposted on Instagram, Carolina teased, "They want me quiet, but what if I'm just getting started?" A return's still possible. Despite the drama, Bachelor experts say Carolina's future with the franchise might not be over. "Never say never," said a former casting director. A few seasons from now, they might want a shakeup. If she plays her cards right, a redemption arc isn't impossible. That said, Carolina doesn't seem to be banking on it. She's reportedly fielding offers from other reality shows, including one that's not even in the romance genre. "I don't need a beach to make waves," she said in a cheeky TikTok this week. Conclusion: the story is just beginning. So was Carolina Quixano uninvited from Bachelor in Paradise? All signs point to yes, and all signs point to a franchise still deeply unsure about how to handle strong, outspoken women. While ABC and Bachelor producers remain tight-lipped, Carolina is doing anything but staying silent. And the fans? They're not going anywhere. Stay tuned, because if Carolina really is just getting started, Bachelor Nation hasn't seen anything yet.